Hello, everyone. And in today's video, we're going to continue the previous lessons that we had. So basically, last time we talked about figurative languages. Last time we talked about simile and metaphor. And in today's tutorial, in today's video, we're going to talk about two out of seven basic figurative languages in English. All right, so but just in case you are new to this channel, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe so you'll be notified to my next coming videos. And of course, if you missed the previous lessons that we had, just simply click the links. I'm gonna put the links in the description box below so you can watch them again. And if you also have friends, relatives, or if you're a student right now watching this video, you can share this one, you can study again, so you can also help the others. Okay, so let me just share my PowerPoint presentation. Let me just share something. Okay, here. Can you see it properly? There we go. So, like I said, in today's tutorial, in today's video, we're going to continue the previous lesson that we had. We started the figurative language or languages. Last time we talked about simile and metaphor. But before we move further, let's just have a short recap, review, okay, about figurative languages. So literal versus figurative language. Now, when you say literal language, you say exactly what you mean. Okay, you make no comparison and do not exaggerate or understate the situation. So that is what it means by literal language. However, when we talk about figurative language, okay, you don't say exactly, okay, you don't say exactly what you mean. You do not compare, or you do compare, you do exaggerate, and you do understate the situation. So you use similes, metaphors, hyperboles, and other figurative languages or figurative speech to make your writing more exciting. Okay, so that is what it means by figurative language or languages. All right, now there are actually seven types of figurative language. Okay, so do not forget to do your simile, your hyperbole, your alliteration, your metaphor, your personification, your onomatopoeia, and of course your oxymoron. So we have there the shampoo. Oh, are you doing your shampoo? And it is your simile, hyperbole, alliteration, metaphor, personification, onomatopoeia, and oxymoron. And last time we already did simile and metaphor. Now in today's video, we're going to talk about hyperbole and personification. So that is our focus in today's video. Again, hyperbole and personification. So let's get started right away. Now, so let's start with, okay, we had simile last time. So we just have a short recap. So this is simile comparing two unlike things using the word like or as. Okay, we had this one last time. So her eyes were like stars. So we're using the word like. Okay, and Susan is as gentle as a kitten. Okay, this is simile. So just watch again our previous video about simile and metaphor. And of course, metaphor comparing two unlike things without using the word like or as. Calling one thing another, saying one thing is something else. So again, so we have here examples. He's lion when he fights. Her eyes were sparkling emeralds. So these are all metaphors. So again, if you haven't watched this video about similes and metaphors, I suggest to click the link, the first link in the description box below, because I am putting few or just a couple of links in the description box. But the first link is about simile and metaphor. Okay, so our focus this afternoon or in today's video is about, again, hyperbole and metaphor. I'm sorry, personification. So let's have first hyperbole. So when I say hyperbole, an exaggeration, so dramatic, no one could believe it, overstate to emphasize a point. Okay, so again, hyperbole, exaggeration. You're exaggerating too much. Okay, so dramatic, no one could believe it. Overstate to emphasize a point. For example, this was, this bag weighs a ton. Oh, this bag weighs a ton. So it's so heavy. Okay, so this is an example of hyperbole. So ton, it's too heavy, right? But this is just a small bag with a couple of stuff inside. And this, if you're going to understand it literally, no way. This bag would never weigh a ton. Okay, so this is an example of hyperbole. Now, another example, I've told you a million times. Hold on. Oops. You see? I've told you a million times to clean up your room. Million times? Really? Can you say, can you tell a person, a particular person, a million times? That's impossible. This is exaggeration. So when you're exaggerating something, this is an example of hyperbole. Again, this is hyperbole, not hyperbole. Not hyperbole, it's hyperbole. Okay, I've told you a million times to clean up your room. So again, hyperbole is an exaggeration, so dramatic, no one could believe it, just based on an example or based on some examples below. Next, this time let's talk about personification. Now, personification, okay, from the word person, personify, okay? So when you say personification, what comes first in your mind? When you say the word, when you hear a word personification, let's find it out. Now, when you say personification, giving human characteristics, giving human attributes to things that are not human. Again, take note. Personification, giving human characteristics to the things that are not human. Say, for example, your cell phone. You're going to say something and you're going to give a life, okay, of your cell phone. Give a life, giving human characteristics. Look at these examples. So the hungry or the angry flood waters slap the house. See, the angry flood waters. So the flood waters slap the house. So you're giving human. Okay, only human can slap. Okay, only human can slap. But here, the flood waters slap the house. How can a water slap a house? It's impossible. So you're giving human attribute, human characteristics to things that are not human. So in this particular example, water here, or waters, is not a human, but we're giving human characteristics that can slap the house. Okay? So another example, the sun smiled down on us. The sun smiled. So you're giving human can smile, but the sun cannot. But in this particular example, we personify the sun. When I say person is personify, we're giving a life, human attributes to the sun. So the sun can smile into us. Okay? So that is what we called personification. We're giving human attributes or characteristics to a non-human being. Okay, now, so this time we're going to have a couple of questions, and I would like you to identify if the sentence of the or the statement is it metaphor? Oh, no, sorry. Is it personification or hyperbole? Again, you're going to identify if the statement or the sentence is it hyperbole or personification? Okay, so but before that, again, when we say personification, we're going to give human attributes or characteristics to a non-living things or to a non-human being. But when you say hyperbole, okay, we're exaggerating some things. Okay, we're exaggerating too much. Okay, now say for example, the west wind dances down the road. The west wind dances down the road. So what is it? I would like, is it personification or hyperbole? I would like you to type in your answer in the comment section, or if you're watching this live right now, I'd like you to type your answers in the chat box. So the west wind dances down the road. Is it hyperbole or personification? You see? Okay, if your answer is personification, you got it right. Why personification? The west wind dances. The wind cannot dance. Okay, but we give the wind the human attributes or characteristics in order for the wind to dance. So we personify the wind. Okay, so this is what we call, again, we personify the wind, and that's what we call personification. What about number two? When the pitcher finished nine innings, he was hungry enough to eat a horse. Okay, when the pitcher finished 9 innings, he was hungry enough to eat a horse. Can you eat a horse? This particular line here, to eat a horse. So this is what we called hyperbole. We're exaggerating the situation. Okay, next one. The kite drank the wind. Oh, the kite drank the wind and laughed across the sky. The kite drank the wind. Personification or hyperbole? Okay, type in your answer. It's personification. Okay, the kite drank the wind. So we're giving the human attribute for the kite to drink the wind. Okay, this is personification. So what about the homework list was miles long? The homework list was miles long. It is? Can you type in your answer in the comment section? Yes, it's hyperbole. We are exaggerating. The homework list is miles long. It's impossible. Okay, so this is for our video, our lesson for today. And if you find this video informative, interesting, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And have a great day and goodbye for now. Bye-bye.